Alright, welcome back everyone. New project day. I've got the HowCat Around the World in 80 Days Steampunk Airship. Had a little bit of an issue getting this one, finding this one. I bought it off Temu a while back, and well, I guess not a while back, a couple of weeks back anyway. And it was, when I went back to look at it to get the price on it and everything, it had been sold out. So then I had a hard time finding another one. So I finally did find one. There's an Etsy shop out of Canada that sells it for a not unreasonable price. So I don't know what their shipping would be on it, but I will link that shop in the description. They got several from this, like I say, the HowCat company. They got several of this sort of style of fantasy steampunk airship deal. But like I say, I'm not sure. You know, like I say, I don't know anything about the shipping or anything. And if the Etsy one pops back up, I'll definitely link that too. I've got the notification turned on. But in the meantime, if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. So you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. Have a good time, stay loose, upload daily, and just try and work my way through these projects reasonably quickly so you don't have to wait a long time to see me finish them. But if you've seen any projects or kits or anything like this or similar to any of my other builds that you want to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list of projects, and y'all seem to have pretty good taste, I think. But let's jump in and see what we got. So we got some, looks like some paper sheets there, so save those for later. A little bit of string. I'm not looking forward to doing, anybody who's seen me do the rigging on either my other past boat builds knows that's not my favorite thing. A little block of wooden pieces, and let's see, ooh, interesting instruction manual broken into 3 pieces. I don't think it's, let's see, so are they, I've never seen one do 3 sheets. Okay, it does have page numbers on there. So that's page 5, so it must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's see how many. Does it have numbered steps? We're at 56, 66. 72 total steps it looks like. But we will cross those bridges when we get to them. Looks like start off pretty basic, forming the whole shell of the bottom, and should get most of that done tonight, I think. If I can quit lollygagging here. Let's set you aside and let's look at this baggie first, just to see what our paper bits are going to look like. Yeah, I almost postponed this one when I found out that Temu didn't have it anymore, but I decided to go ahead once I found the other sheet. Okay, got a couple of sort of semi-metallic reflective sheets, propellers and bits and bobs. This feels like it's thin paper, but it feels like good quality. Those first couple of sheets. Yeah, this one getting a little bit more cardstockish there. Okay, there's our pieces are already falling off. That's not a good sign. Let's see, I just had this thing. I think this will end up being a good place to store these if I can pick it up. Yeah. This looks like sails and more, I'd say, sort of almost reflective, semi-metallic looking, like I call it a glitter coat or some metal flake finish on those. This is more of a plain. Alright, let's see, set those aside and then jump in to our pieces. Fairly small sheets, so that's could be good, could be bad. Make it harder to work on. They're too teeny tiny. And wrap you, maybe. And I guess bring you. Oh, we got to turn the upper light on. Okay, nut. Okay, and they do appear that they're going to get the bonus points for putting them in the correct order. You know, that and $9.95 will get you a burger somewhere. And last but not least, yeah, it appears it's going to be a fairly small airship, but that's not an issue. That actually works out good for me because my limited workspace here, and of course I got our gray rigging. I don't know why. I'm just a glutton for punishment on having to do this rigging. Alright, that's all our pieces and everything getting set up, so I will pull those first few steps and let's see, I did look at the instructions there. And like I say, I just, this just looked like a cool little build to me. I'm not sure if it's going to end up being a good idea or not, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Like I say, it sort of reminds me of the Japanese anime looking things. I've played some video games with had ships that looked airships that looked similar to this over the years. I guess it was Final Fantasy. One of them was. One of the Final Fantasies, I think, had a ship similar to this steampunk aesthetic. I think. Oh, can't stop on that. But I'm going to grab the first few pieces and we'll get rolling on this thing. See you right back with that. Okay, got my coins for scale out. I've got the euro and the quarter, so you can sort of see how small or big this is. I think small would be a more appropriate term, and a pence and a regular American penny. But I said, there looks like it's going to be a straightforward build, but we shall see. Let's got our main bit, and we'll just go start off with just one. Okay, so it's got the bits to lock in there and there. I think it'll pop into place. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Just work our way down. Yeah. It feels it feels a little, it feels fragile. It's not, I don't think it is. Just, it's slightly thinner wood than I'm used to dealing with on these usual sets, but it still feels good. High quality. Everything's, so far it's high quality, so everything's sliding right into place. Good. Right as it should. And some good, I think that's going to be some interesting details down through here. I just sort of noticed on the whole. I don't know if it's going to follow through being able to see straight down the whole boat or not there. Cool, but that was step one. Now, step two, I'm jumping right into, let's see, I guess another good thing about this one with all those paper pieces, it's not going to have to paint anything tonight or on this build. Let's see here. Now I think tonight's going to be the simplest part of the build, because once we start on the wings and the sails and the motors and stuff, it'll be definitely a business pickup situation. Okay, staying on the back, start at C27. And A08. I gotta say so. As I'm looking at the instructions, these are really good pictures or drawings or renderings or whatever you want to call them. Everything is pretty clear. It's a little dark in places, but it's not, not that bad, I don't think. 2 and 4. So I think to me, it's easy for my brain to translate what they're trying to represent. So I'm liking that so far. 18. Your results may vary, I guess. And 19. Good. Face down and just the right angle. You can. I don't know if I can get the angle there, but you can. You pretty much straight down through the back there. I do like that effect. Okay, that's all down. Okay, that was 2 on to 3. Considerably simpler step, although I'm sort of dreading having to line all these slots up with all these. Yeah, that's okay. So here, okay, going to the back. So I want to do it. I think I'm going to do it that way with the. Oh, actually, they do have them. The O2 does go on this side. I'm not sure if there's a real difference or they're just doing that because, but they do specify this side gets DO2. Okay, so we got learned this trick the other day on that. I forget what it was. The train. That's right. It was the push cart, the hand cart. Okay, so line them all up and slide it around. Oop, supposed to go in the bottom slot. I went past where I was supposed to go. Okay. So down. Get an angle where y'all can actually see it. I've got crooked here. Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay, they're sort of starting to do is take some wiggling and jiggling. It looks like. Okay. I'll wiggle it one way and it jiggles the other way. Okay, let's try them. See if doing simultaneously helps. That stabilize things or something. Or not. Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah, this is not fun. Okay. Okay, one side at a time I think is going to be the way to go. Okay, issues up here. Oh, just like that, they decided to cooperate. Alright, cool. Now, duplicate that. Some of them cooperating. Who's being the meanie here? I think it's the top there is just barely off in this first one. I think. There we go. All right. Yeah. All right. That's satisfying. That was step 3. On to 4, which is hooray. More of the same, but at least these are smaller. Okay, so these guys got B9 this side. See, I'm thinking it should be getting easier as we get more in here to stabilize things. Okay, it's got a. Okay, this one's got a. Got a foot on it there, and that's going to go into that central hole there. Okay, so there's ways to go in. Okay, and that popped in. All right. Same thing over here. And same thing, got a little foot on the tail there, so it's going to go into these notches. Excellent. Oh. Get them lined up properly. And that one was not dramatic at all, so I'm feeling that. Alright. There we go. I think get those. Get my. It's going to be a fairly small model, but I think it's really going to pay off. I think I'm excited to see how this one turns out as we move on. Just sort of. And now, get to our first bit of gluing, which is I'm worried about with the tiny pieces. And they're supposed to go here on the front. Yeah, all the way at the front here. Okay, so we're going to glue them on there. There. And there. Splash of color started. Looks like they settle in pretty good, so that's encouraging. There, right place, and I'm gonna go with the old B7000. This is feeling pretty empty, so maybe this will be the one that finally, where I finally run out. I keep thinking it's gonna happen every time, but just a few dots. Each corner, maybe along the cross beams there. Alright. Good fit on the piece on the paper there, so I'm liking that. So just a few dots around. Make sure we get good and secure. And put you up on the wrong end. Upside down. Okay. Work with that one though. Alright. Not too bad. Like I say, it's thin paper, but it's firm enough where it's easy to control, so I'm liking that. Clean out my strings there. Yeah, cool. And that was 5. I get to set you aside for a minute to work on 6. Got more gluing to do. Let's see. Which side is up? Okay, no decorations, but okay, shows this side. This goes up here, and the blue bit goes underneath, you know, what will end up being the bottom, but it looks like it's the same either way. Going on like so. I think I can probably bring it in a little bit tighter now, actually. Let's get in at these small bits. But, yeah, so that's going to have that sort of green grating underneath it. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's do the big boy first. And I'm just going to glue on the paper, I believe. So. Maybe a couple more here, and hope some of that hits on wood. Oh, looks like most of it did, actually. Cool. Okay. Is that good fit on that one? So, now this one goes around the edge. Getting a little. It's getting a little thick. Maybe let it out too long. Got a spot without any. That concludes step 6. And step 7 is just inserting there into there. I'm going to do that without knocking all the stuff I just glued on off. Place it down that central notch. There it goes. And pop you into place. Nice even pressure. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Looking good. I'm feeling it. Okay. 7, so 8. Even more gluing. Actually more complicated gluing because I put this one into 3 pieces for just cruelty, I think. Got our details here. This one goes back here. These guys go on the edges. Okay. Looks like it's going to go together pretty consistently all around, so that's good. I think I'll start in the middle. Dots glue on it. Actually, probably want to do some. I'll do these on the top of these. So I got something to grab onto my piece with. All the string is going everywhere now. Now, this goes pretty well around, so let me, I just can't do the dots. Find a little extra out there and there. Right. That seemed to work pretty good. I'll try that another time. All right, and that was 8 and 9. It goes in. Okay, I may be too close for this. That lays down on top of these and into these slots right there. Hopefully. There. Down. All right. Yeah. Nice, nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think that's a hair, not a cat hair, not a. I don't think that's blue string. That top of it. Cat hair, whatever it is. Maybe not. Didn't want to go. Alright. Yeah, we're alright. Building up pretty quick. Like it. Well, 20 minutes, I guess, reasonably quick. Okay, so we're ready for our next little bit. Which, no, wait a second. I didn't. There's more gluing to do. I skipped a step. Well, I didn't skip a step. I skipped this part. This is still step 9. Yeah. This goes on here. Also, nice tight fit. That's good. All right. Oh, come back here. All right. Didn't have the tabs. They gotta go down the bottom of the rails. Like I said, when I started seeing these little pieces of paper I was going to glue into place, I was a little concerned. But this seems to be working quite well, actually. So I'm very pleased with it. Like good, nice, tight tolerances on the cuts. Yeah, this is really turning out. As I say, I was worried, I'll admit it. But now I'm ready to set this aside and move on to 10. So, more little bits to... Okay, now I wanted to see, you can just barely see those green things there, so that must be a fine detail they're adding on, I hope. Okay, now these guys, same thing, we're going to color in the underneath with our green grate here. So this here. On first, looks like all the spots here, corner, and a couple spots below it. These, make sure they line up. Sure, that's upside down. Yeah, so these are slightly inside, so we've got it. Yeah. Okay. Do a slight bead up, not into the glue. Okay. Oops. Got a gap. Okay. The picture has a little gap in it. That's not. Okay. That's better over here. Okay. Oh yeah. There's a. Yeah. Want to make sure I get that blank part. There should have been enough glue on there to. A little bit. It's doing good till I missed that little detail. Get under there and pull you down. Oop. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and that lines everything up good. Okay. Got that. A little more just to make sure. I don't think it's gonna. There's probably enough residue on there, but play it safe. There's my gap. Inside. Alright. There we go. Okay. And that was 10. And 11. Installing you. Okay, so these go, these tabs, those back here into those, and then, yeah, just sort of like this one. There. The first batch cooperated nicely. First batch. Yeah, there they go. Oh, there's another missed in the middle. Okay, there they go. Everybody's in place now. I missed that one when I was putting them down. But yeah, this is. I think. Oh, I never mentioned price. The one I found, like I say, on that Canada Etsy shop was $45, which may be I think it was $32, $33 when I found it on Temu. So that's, somewhere between $30 and $45 would be about the most I'd pay for it. I did see some for $70 and $80, which I would sort of lean away from, because I don't think it's going to be that nice. Alright, so that was 11. And on to 12. That's not used to having this many pieces laid out in front of me, so I'm trying hard to keep track of everything. I'm going to build some of our cabin, I think. So, at the top. Actually, I think let's do this first. Okay, 6 and 7. So 6 is on this side. And you go here. 7 goes here. So, no, I got one of them's upside down. Or backwards one. Let's see. Windows to the top. So this one's like that. And next, sticking with the windows to the top, you go back here. And I'll drop you down. Into there. Place. Oh. Backwards. Duh. Don't have holes for it, it can't go on that way. These guys. There. Alright. 12. Oops, I combined some steps there. That's just 13, don't need this one. Nope. I just missed 13. Okay, F. Yep, got 10. And the pieces have been coming off, most of them have been coming off that easy too, by the way. Nice, good cuts on their wood. Right, so okay, so back here. Okay, so put you right there, because now we're at 13. Double whammy on the 2 layers of paper, this one. So, like this with the tab at the bottom. Yep. This one. There. And it is supposed to overhang on the corner there. And you up with the top. Okay. I'm debating. Do I want to put the gold on the purple first, or save that for once it's already installed? I think there's how it's supposed to go. Lined up, yeah, top to bottom and side to side. I think I'm going to do this first, then drop the whole thing onto that. That seems... I think that'll be the best way to do it. And do these little bitty pieces I'm going to bring out. I don't want to put glue all over my table. I've already got it started. But okay, so I'm just going to hit those corners through the middle here, top. Got a few places to. I think I'm gonna be those corners gonna hold for me, but. All right. And that goes. That. Bottom. Alright. Stuff will dry clear, I hope. Or it'll be in the shadows, I hope. Maybe a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Now you go on that, the hole shown. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue on this piece for that. Real light bead, I hope. There's a lot of overlap back here on this side. I'm noticing that, but I think that's to cover up the edges here, so that's good. Good. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm fairly confident all that stuff's going to dry clear, so it's not going to be showing as bad as it is right now. Now we just use you into the end of our little cabin structure here. Sure we stay lined up. Alright. Nice. Now to 15. Already through one side of our coaster. Okay, so you handy because you have to build another boat or something, not a boat, a tub for. Okay, so you 07 goes that way and that way, so you're going on here. And here. And this goes down in the middle. Alright, now we drop this guy in. So alright. Nice. Okay, 16. Get to do our first bend on our glued items. Looks like it's a slightly more, may not show them, there's like a little pinstripe along the portals here. It's not on this side. So I think this is supposed to be the outside. Bend you, you go in over these portals here. Okay. Let's see. And that way, I hope. That crease and everything. There we go. I'm going to go in right there. Okay, yeah. Okay, this may be a job for super glue. That's going around that corner and need something to hold it in place. So, if y'all been watching me at all, you know Gorilla Super Glue with brush is where I'm at. If you haven't seen my other video where I played around with some super glue, I tried several that weren't this. On a semi-new channel, I'm sort of still feeling it out. So I'm just going to put a little bit there, a little bit there, on the ends there. Hopefully I can get those anchored in before it dries on me. Yep. Anchored, you pressure there. Okay, that should be, yeah. Now, let you up just slightly. And use a little bit of super glue on there. And now down and in. Pressure. Here we go. All right. That worked a treat. Love it. Okay. I don't think I'm perfectly aligned back here. It looks like I might be off just slightly. Y'all may not be able to tell on that picture, but in person it looks like it might be just a little off on the back tail end back there, but everything else is good, in real good shape. Okay. That's 16 on 17, which, okay, there's only, okay, I thought there was more to it than that. Okay. I was a little worried it's going to take longer than this. Yeah, just 4 pieces. I think this might supposed to be our steering wheel. Missed a burr on it. Can I get it out? Yeah. Okay, so you go on here. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little chip out of the steering wheel right there, so I'm just going to, I'm assuming, like I say, assuming steering wheel. Turn that to straight down so sort of hide it. And you go, it may not be the steering wheel, it may just be something there and there. It looks like a steering wheel to me though. Okay, now you go on here, around our steering wheel, so they're going all out on the colors, aren't they? Orange and copper and purple. Okay, how much was up? Yeah, I think I'm pushing up against that my self-imposed 45-minute limit, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be crazy over. I'm trying to get that under control. Just a few little dabs of glue. Ease you in. And you go back here. Oh. Let's see, is there? I think there's something to my eye. There's more detail on this side, but I'm not sure why. It looks the same till it doesn't. May just be the angle I'm holding it at, but that goes on right there. So let's run me a nice tiny little bead. Edge and there you are. Excellent. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay. 18. Okay, get to do some decorating up on the top here. Not. Okay, so we got our 4 little guys. Go in these. Now, you. On the top. Is that the top or that's the top? Okay, this is the top. Okay. This guy goes on. Whoop, come here. There. So, here in the middle. Here in the middle. There it goes. Okay, little stubborn there. Steps going that way. These. You. I was supposed to do this last. See if I can make it work without. Okay. Okay, yeah, alright. That wasn't too bad. Alright, that's 18. Now 19, look at this guy. And bring it all together. Go. There. Now, okay, so that's going to go onto here. Got our notches back here to slide into. Ease y'all down. All right, there we go. Nicely. A complete. Now, right now, it sort of looks like a tugboat, don't it? Yeah, I'm digging this. This is little bitty pieces, intricate build, but it's going together quick. Got a lot of substance right off the bat. That's 19 steps. Seems like a good place to stop now that we're in one piece again. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Come back tomorrow. Let's see. That's the wrong channel. Hang on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.